Hi everybody, welcome back to StoneBlock episode 16 with me, Sid, and on the stream, which was yesterday as I'm recording it, we built something. We built this thing. This thing is a 9x9x9 reactor with, it was 13 control rods, jelly cryothium coolant and liquid ender around the outside to work that. You can definitely see it's got the cryothium in there, and when this thing is running it generates about 35,000 RF per tick, which meant that it filled this in the time it took me to say goodbye on the stream. It was seriously powerful. Can you make them bigger? Of course you can. Can you make them more powerful? Of course you can. Do I need to? Don't really see why I would. However, we do need to get some storage going. Now, there are several options. One would be a draconic storage, which, yeah, is a bit flashy. The other one is these. These are pretty cheap, and that's obviously just to pass power around temporarily. Now, the one I wanted to do, of course, was the capacitor from Ender.io. There's a couple of reasons for that. One is that we can use the power tap and the controller to actually turn the reactor on and off. And this thing holds a lot. It's like 25 million RF per. So, yeah, basically for every 4 it's 100 million. There's a downside to this. We need to make these. And for those we need these, and that is made, we can do it with a bit of jiggery pokery there, we can do a bit of sifting with a very low percentage chance. Then there's this one, and I was like, oh, overworld I don't know if that's going to work then. My thoughts were to try and go and get that from the mining dimension. I don't know whether it'll work. Let's find out. There's only one way to find this out, and that is to go and find somewhere that has some bedrock. Now, obviously, the fact that it says overworld, I can't help but thinking that you may be having some issues, my friend. As are clearly these, which is not there. Anyway, so easiest way to get to bedrock, well, dig straight down, obviously. But of course, there is a caveat to that which needs to be addressed, and that is you never dig straight down in a single row. You always dig straight down on this. Like, to be fair, it's not actually a big problem because we do have flight, so if things get a little bit hairy we can fly out of the situation. Anyway, I'm going to carry on down until I get to the bedrock level, and where I will hopefully find some bedrock. What is that? Sticky ore. Alright. Yeah, I'll see you down there. Alright, we're down. We've got some bedrock. We're in a mining biome, which this may not work. There's always a chance, but I brought enough to make a lot of flints and steel. Whether this is going to work or not. Do we have to wait for it to burn out? I've not tried this before. This is a new thing to me. 2 have gone, 3 have gone with no signs of it. I think we are stuffed. Okay, well, we know that don't work, so yeah. Not going to work in the deep dark either. there's really only one option left then. And that, what is that? I think my frienderman might have just died. And your death was in vain because that was a crap. No. What is happening with this? I really don't know. I'm not going to bother befriending one of those again. They're a pain. Anyway, let us go back and try and address this problem another way. Once I've emptied my inventory of a whole pile of crap. Right. So we know we can't get this stuff from... I mean, we can get it from sifting. We can get it from grains of infinity. For that we need to grow grains of infinity seeds, which are a tier 2 item. Okay, well, that's not too bad. Tier 2 is a tier 1 crafting seed. That's base and those. Okay, let's have a look at this. We'll get there if it kills me. Those I got from those. Those are got from those. Those I got from those. Let me... Oh, no. Okay. Do you know what? Make me a pile. I haven't got a huge amount of them, so, you know, so I'm not really bothered that much with this. But this... Make a whole load of those, and then if I know... Right, and then we need to do those. No, we haven't got any prudentium. Right, so what do we need for that? If I remember rightly, I need to make an infusion stone. Well, I might be able to... Of course, I haven't got any prosperity shards now. Damn it. Prosperity shards from the nether. Let's go and fix that particular problem. Nice and easy with... This has got... We've certainly got looting too. So let me... I'm going to just have a little whiz around out here, see what I can find, and I shall be back in a mo. Alright, we're back. Obviously this Supremium Essence we got from boss kills, so that's a Master Infusion Stone. Right, so now we should be in a position to make this stuff. Yeah, make me a batch of it. That should be more than enough for now. I think we're going to... Mystical Agriculture is going to have some things that we want. Now I'm going to make just the one. So I want to check whether the... Oh, hello. Okay, we'll drop that off. There was a pesky ghast as well. Right, so if we take you out, can we paste you in? We can. And is it growing? It is. Excellent. We probably, actually, before I go running off, let me... Oh, I also put travel anchors around the place so we can get around, because it's not so bad when I'm recording, because I can just sit there and say, yep, I'll be back in a mo. But when you're streaming, the travel from one place to another can be thing. These are also a new item. I definitely think we need to put a drawer in for those, because we haven't got anywhere else for it. So I will get that done while we let some of those infinity things grow, and again I shall be back in a mo. Alright, I've just used the acceleration wand on that, and we've got ourselves some more grains of infinity. I'll leave those growing for a while in the background, and these will do that, which gives us plenty to be on with. So that means we can now start thinking about capacity. Well, first things first, how much space have I got in my crafting setup? That was not where I wanted to go. Server room, thank you. That's got 3.7 free in it. Okay. Like the way this is coming up, I'm quite happy with this. It's quite a nice little setup. Well, I think it is anyway. The fluid storage is nowhere near where we need it to be, but that's fine. Right, so we can come over here, and I need to go and start making some Ender IO. Well, let's actually look at capacitor. Now, if we do Ender IO, we have got some capacitors in the system as well, but that's not what I actually want. I need to know how to make a vibrant capacitor bank. And to make a vibrant capacitor bank, I need to know how to make a vibrant crystal, and that needs... do I need to do that bit? Hang on. No, I don't. Okay, that's handy. So if I need to know, I need to know how to make a vibrant crystal. That's a thing that needs to happen. We need to know how to make an octatic capacitor. With that, we're going to need to know how to make some glowstone. Right, let's go back in there. We've got you. We need to know how to make you. Pulverized coal I can't do automatically yet, so we'll skip that bit for the time being. And this should be good, so we need to know how to make those. Those will make double layer capacitors. And those will make octatic capacitors, and then we can make the vibrant capacitor bank. I think I've got electrical steel, so we should be good there. That's only 6 items, which is nice. Let me get some coal and get that pulverizing. Oh, hang on, need to finish that. Let that finish off first. In the meantime, we'll go and put these ingredients away. Well, not these ingredients, these items. And we should be, once this is finished... Oh, this was to go in here, that's why. There should also be some lead kicking around. 16 lead I need for that. I think so. Oh, and I need to pulverize 16 lead, of course. Anyway, I'm going to pulverize this up. That's just going to give it some hardened glass, which I meant to do and forgot. And then we'll get this pulverized. I'll do a few batches of coal, and we should be good. So I'll see you in a moment. Alright, we should be good now. I'll put 2 stacks of coal in there, so I should be good to make... Let's try making 4 of those. Electrical steel. Why have I not got much electrical steel? I thought electrical steel was a thing that we had. Interesting. I could have sworn electrical steel was a thing that we had. Quartz enriched iron. Maybe it's not. Maybe electrical steel is not the thing we had. Iridium. If I were... Is there not an electrical steel chicken? Let me just check that, I suppose. Electrical... There is an electrical steel chicken. It's made with silicon and iron, and I should have one. Find silicon, and it should have come after that. Silicon. I don't believe that I have not, that I've missed this particular chicken. That would not be like me. It's possible. fact, it's more than possible. It appears to be an actual thing. Damn it. Vibrant alloy, redstone, cinnabar, pulsating iron, blood, blah blah blah. Let me just check that. I mean, it had to be after this guy, because this guy. But let me just double check, and if not, I will get him bred up quickly, because it shouldn't take that long, and I'll be back in a moo. I've got the chicken breeding, well, bred, I should say, not breeding. However, we can work around this for the time being. I just need some steel and silicon. And that just goes in here and will produce electrical steel. Theory. Yep, there we go. So the chicken itself, I have emptied one I've just gone through, so we should be able to get that bred up to a 1010 pretty quickly. Well, that does its thing. Obviously I haven't got the charger over here, which is a bit of a bind, but you know, no biggie. This speeds up considerably after a while anyway. It's one of those jobs where at this point you can see it's going up by fractions of a percent, so you can go through 2 ones of power very, very quickly. And as soon as we've got the first upgrade, which is there, we can bring that in, and now that should start going up that little bit faster. And once it's gone up a little bit faster again, it'll get faster and faster until we've got the 16, the 10, 10, 10. And we get them. We're just aiming to get 16 of them, and life will be good. But this takes a while, so yeah, that's the thing. But as I say, we're probably going to need to have to do this way for a while anyway, because using this technique, because it's that's a good point. I've just realised if I'm going to have, sorry, I'm getting very easily distracted here, but I think we'd probably need to have that lot loaded. Can I? Hang on. And we'll probably need to get that chunk as well. Okay. Bang, and there. Lovely. Right, this is all nicely chunk loaded. So yeah, this is going to keep doing its thing. I'll probably make a couple, 2 or 3 batches of that while we get the chicken situation sorted. But again, once that's done, be back in a mo, not a so. All right, we've got the chickens. I'm just batting an entire acceleration once the power through it just to give us a stock of electrical steel, and now we've got the actual refined storage system. I've put the thing on the other side of the wall with the other drawers, so you know, because it's not actually vital that we can see the contents of those. It's more important that we can get around and, you know, just get the materials we need. So yeah, that should be sufficient. Let me come and put you back on there, and we shall dash you away, and let's have a look. Electrical steel, oops, 266 ingots. Let's have a look if we can make some capacitors now, shall we? Let me make 4. Missing grains of infinity. Oh, of course we are. Boop. Let's make a whole load of them then. Let's just bat them out and stash them away. Right, capacitor. Make me 4 of those and start. That's obviously going to have to do its thing. It shouldn't take too long, but let's have a look at the crafting monitor. Yeah, it's in the middle, doing the various chips and stuff, so shouldn't take too long. And it's already done one actually. Must be getting close. Done two now. Yep. As soon as they're done, we should have the things. Now, the other thing I need to have a look at is there is the power monitor. That's it. It's that one, but not that one. That's a decorative pretend power monitor. What we want is the real power monitor, which should be somewhere. All I need to do is find it. So graphical. What does that give us then? I just really need that, which requires me to make some of that. Well, let me do some of that, and that. Well, what am I missing there? Yet a wrench, of course. That. One of them. Simple machine chassis. Now that needs to be made into an industrial, which means I need some industrial. Ooh, my God. We got nothing of that. Alright, what is that? Lapis dust. Organic green dye. Alright, I'm going to have to work that one out, I think. But what have we got? We got that bit. Let me just go and put these away. In there. How are we actually for those capacitors? Have we got them yet? We have. Right, so first things first, we are going to take the U off of there. You're done with for the time being, and you are going to come in and you're going to be in here, but we're going to have to put something on the top to make this spawn proof. What the hell was that? That did not sound healthy. Why did that not sound healthy? What was going on? I don't know. I genuinely do not know. Turn it on. Well, it's not having a major hissy fit now. We do need to think it's this one here. Needs to be the input. I know it's going in anyway, but that was weird. Alright, I'm going to turn you off for a moment. So the idea is we're going to have 2x2 coming all the way out this way, and we need to put some kind of light on top of that. Let me just go and get a lantern if I've got one. I have. I suppose we could actually go 2x2x4, couldn't we? Stick that there for now. But we've got a bit of space anyway. And that is obviously gaining power because obviously there's still heat in the system. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I'd love to know what that noise was about. but we'll live. So we need more of these grains of infinity. That's a given. We need to get this power monitor done. Power monitor, and that requires me to get this industrial dye blend. So lapis dust we can get by pulverizing lapis, and I just need, I can't remember how much it was now. Nope, back. 2 lapis, 4 quartz powder, the green and organic black, slime and pulverized coal. Okay, let's get the lapis first. 2 of those. They go in the pulverizer like so, and then I need some quartz. I'm going to assume that we just need to pulverize those. Yep. Right, so then we need the organic black, and we are going to make that with charcoal and an egg would be the obvious one. I get some charcoal. No, all right, coal then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it was. Oh damn it! It says 8, and that with. Oh God, what was it? I've lost myself now. It's an alloy smelter. Oh crap! I haven't got an alloy smelter. Do I need to make an alloy smelter then? It looks like I probably do. Simple alloy smelter. Oh God, damn it. Let me sort that out. I'm going to go for that simple one. If that'll get me just through this in the immediate thing, then I'll get that done and be back in a second. All right, fingers crossed. I've got the this is the simple alloy smelter, and we are going to go and put those in, and it will do its thing, and we should get 2 of those, and then we're going to stick those in, and that should do its thing and will give us the green dye. They're making me work for this, I'll give them that much. What is that? Night slime laser gun. Really? Okay. Didn't even know that was a thing. I'm going to move you out of the way for the time being, just because I don't think we're going to need a lot of it. And then if we look at you, come over here and do that, that will give us 6. And we're going to smelt that with one of those, that and that. That will give me the necessaries. Industrial frame. Oh, hello. And that just gave me Enderios. Okay, yeah. And then we're doing to power monitor. There. And I'm not entirely sure if I can get away with doing this or not. Let's have a... If I were to put you there... Oh no, we do need to be attached to a conduit. Okay, not a problem. We can obviously put that in there, and then we can put our signal in. I'm not sure how we're going to exactly set this up yet. Right, that's that. We definitely going to need more of those, and we're going to need more of, well, more of everything basically. Bang, bang. So that's another 64. Let's have a look at capacitors. See, can I make 4 of those yet? I can. Okay, I'm not going to argue. We'll set those going. I'm going to have a look at what we're going to do now to link this into the system. and we also need to link in the actual Yellorium supply into the system as well. So back in a sec. Okay, well, I think we've got the stuff we need to hook this in. So what I'm thinking is we've got our reactor port here, and I'm going to take that out. And of course we're going to flood the place, but that's fine because that's going to go and do that. No idea where that thing went. We'll take you out of here. And we'll put you there for the time being, and we're going to stick our power monitor here. We're going to stick a conduit between the two. That now has got stuff happening. So what we want to do is we less than 70. We've got you. We are going to pop that on. Oh, hello. Interesting. Maybe not. Maybe we do it the other way around then. Pop you on there with that. And we're going to have, so when it's greater than or 99% full, damn it, I need to work out what we're doing here. Pick a setting. We want you to toggle on pulse, set from signal. Oh, damn it. Commit. And then that should be when it's less than 75% full, start, and when it's greater than 99. Anything happening? It's, oh no, it's online. It's working its way out. It's doing its thing. So when this gets to 99% full, which would be 99 million RF, which won't take long, it should send a stop signal. Alright, and there is actually, if I remember rightly, a reasonable amount of, is there any fuel in there? There's none in the actual thing, but there's plenty in the reactor at the moment, so that's not a biggie. Let me let this run for a while and see whether it actually does what I expect it to. It shouldn't take long at all, so I'll be back in a second. Yep, that worked. It's full. There's a little bit of a buffer zone here. As you can see, that's just kind of winding down, and that's all good. Now we have got 4 more capacitors, so the moment we put those on, it'll switch back on again. But before we do that, we need to come from behind here. I'm going to go around the back, and I'm going to also work out these bits and get this done proper, because why wouldn't you? Now this bit here is a little bit of an oddity, so we'll I think what we'll do is we'll have it go similar to the bit round the side there. I need some slabs and all the bits. Get that built. Again, we'll come around from underneath here, and we're going to come basically around the back and connect in a exporter to that and an importer there. That should be fairly straightforward, I think. So yeah, a little bit more to do. Back in a moment. Alright, so I brought the wire from behind here. It's all hidden away at the moment. It just comes up down here. And we've got the importer there. The importer is going to be set to whitelist cyanide, which is in there. And this is going to be set to, I think we're just saying export that, and all things being equal, that should be getting juiced, that should have come out, and that should now be fully automatic. It's got everything it needs to run. Yeah, that should be it, with a bit of luck. Right, where's my other capacitors? So if I had these 4 capacitors on, this should automatically start piling out some more RF. Now the question is, do I want to come, I'm just going to do this, I think. Why? Why did it make that horrible noise? That is bizarre. Anyway, it's on. Again, doing its thing again, and this is going to get a whole load of power. One thing left to do, and that is we need to get one of those, a flux plug. Well, a couple of things actually. We need to get a flux plug. We'll get the flux controller as well, and I need to make, what we probably need to do is teach the system how to make these. Make me want to teach it that, and teach it that. It will also need to learn that, I think. Let me just have a look. It doesn't know redstone block, that's fine then. So we need a crafter out of it though, I think, which we can automatically craft. Oh, we're going to need a door and a pressure plate. Should I make 2 crafters? Yeah, why not? Start. And we need that pressure plate. That should do the trick. Let's head over to there, and again, rather than do this backwards, we'll do the way it should be done, which is like that, and then like so, and then like that, and we'll come over here, and oh, hang on, one of these has got, did you have a space up there? You did have that, and then you two can have those 2, and that's good. So I want a flux plug now. Start. Thank you. Where's it gone? There. I wonder whether we should actually get this into a point somewhere as well. In the absence of anywhere better right now, I'm going to stick it there. And that is going to be, that is there. Yeah, that's fine. And we shall take this and we'll pop it on the top here, which is now full again. We're going to configure the top there to be output, and that is going to go to my network. Transfer limit, there is no limit. And what we should be able to do, if I'm, is enable wireless charging on that as well. And we should be able to see what's going on with the network at any one time. There's nothing happening right now. Have I got if I take that and then do that, we should. Are you charging? You do not appear to. Oh. Blah blah blah. hang on. There's a point. That's probably what's going on. This is... Where is it? There you go. And now I can sit here and accelerate this all I like, and it's never going to run out of juice because I'm going to be pulling it from the network. This lot doesn't need to be linked in, but at this time we'll not worry too much about that. Let's have a look what you got. So that's still got a reasonable amount. We've probably still got some in there, and it's been pulled out. What has it been pulled out for? It's a steady drain. Yeah, that's interesting. Don't know what is pulling that out. I want to turn that off for a second and just see if that makes a difference. It doesn't appear to be. Oh. No, because that's outputting... Oh, it's going to be this, isn't it? Of course. The actual system itself. Doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah. Let me check how long I've been recording, because I have a feeling that I'll probably overrun, which would be totally unlike me, as you know. And I'll be back in a sec. Of course, it was totally unlike me. Yeah, we're actually pretty good. I was going to say I can probably go and see what is actually draining the power if we were to jump in and have a look. It's almost certainly that. Flux point is taking it out, and if we were to go and look at that flux point, I would be willing to bet... Wrong place. I would be willing to bet, if I were to put this as refined storage, then we should find that is, oops, that is what's doing it. Anyway, I am over time. Yeah, that's pulling it out. So we should be able to, we've got the controller, we can label these flux plugs. Next stream, we're going to rip all of this apart. We're going to start behind here, start to get some of these machines in with crafting recipes. I think more importantly though, I think we will have to get and have a look at the extreme crafting table, which we will need to work out what we need to do for that, because it's got crystal matrix and double compressed crafting table. Well, that's crafting table, that's easy. These, however, nether stars, so I need to kill 16 withers. Oh, Jesus Christ. Or get nether star fragments, but that is going to be coming from a tier 6 seed, which is way out of our league. However, we can fly, so all we need to do is kill an awful lot of things. We probably want to get this up to, or may even make a beheading sword or something. Don't know exactly, but this is now in and working, and all we need to do now is just keep extending this. Currently got 200 million RF, I think it is. Yeah, 200 million RF. Probably take it, we can take that, that would be 400, that would be 600, that would be 800. So if I bring it out to here, that will be, yeah, a lot. Anyway, until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.